Good morning, friend. Today it is a quick tip Tuesday. Grab your cup of coffee, tea, whatever it is, your beverage of choice, and join me for a quick break. We're talking Mornings with Michele, Coffee Chat Mornings with Michele, coming up right now. So welcome. I am Michele Peterson, Coach Michele Peterson, and today's topic is avoid distractions and focus on finishing. Now, it was interesting this last weekend. Like most weekends, I did some yard work and I mow my own lawn. Now, sometimes I should say we mow our own lawns, because a lot of times during the year, it'll be my husband who actually does the heavy lifting of the mowing. But I don't mind mowing the grass. It's kind of cathartic. It's strangely satisfying to, as you're going through and you're making those passes, to see the nice, pretty grass afterwards. So I kind of like it. Like I say, it's strangely satisfying. And anyway, so I was doing this yard work and specifically mowing the lawn this weekend, and it dawned on me that while I'm mowing the grass, I could easily be distracted by lots of other yard work that still needs to be done, right? So I see, as I'm going past the flower beds, I see all the weeds in the flower beds. I see the flowers that need to be deadheaded. I see the rose bushes that need to be trimmed, or the other flowering plants that, need to, the dead blossoms cut off. I see the weeds, right? I see the leaves that have fallen. I see all of this other stuff, but I don't stop in the middle of mowing the grass. I don't turn the lawnmower off and go do these other things. I stay focused on the task at hand and I finish mowing the grass, right? Until I see the entire grass, with that, how the fresh mown grass, it just looks so nice and it smells good. I mean, the smell of fresh mown grass, right? Let me just say. But isn't that interesting, right? I thought, wow, it is so easy for me to be distracted when I'm sitting at my computer and supposed to be doing work. It's so easy to be distracted then. Why am I not distracted here when I'm mowing the grass, right? And I just think it was so fascinating to me. And I think part of it is because it's so visual, right? When you're mowing the grass, you can totally see where you're at, how much you have left to go. And I said how strangely satisfying it is because you see your progress, right? I think if we could do the same thing with our work, how much better focus could we have, right? So if we are focused on, if we have a task that we're working on, and if we compare it to the entire yard that needs to be mown, right? So we're starting our task and we're pulling out the lawnmower and we're setting up the garbage can and, picking up all the dog poop and then just getting ready to mow the grass. We do the same thing with our work tasks, right? We sit down, we get ready, and then, we typically start. The difference is when you're mowing the grass, you totally see how far you've come. And I don't think that's often so clear when we're working on our work. But if we could make it clear, right? So what if we could set little along the way milestones so we could see, okay, we've come this far and now we've just got a little bit longer. And I'm talking about little micro milestones. If we're talking about an hour's worth of work that we need to do, why don't we set ourselves, little incremental steps of, at 15 minutes, I think I should be here. Wouldn't it be great? And isn't it great when I am there, right? I do, clearly, I think that I also am a writer. And so, I kind of know how long it takes me to write something. And of course, this is after like the research phase, and once I figure out what it is that I'm going to write. When I actually sit down to write, it's kind of the same, right, as the big lawn that needs to be mowed. I know that it's a big, whatever it is, whether it's an email, whether it's an article, whether it's a sales page, whether it's a video script, whatever it is, I know the entirety of what it is that needs to be done. I bet you have the same kind of thing with whatever it is that you do. You see the entire task for everything that it is that needs to be done. So can you then see the pieces of it, right? So like if I'm doing an email, I have the subject line, I have the intro, I have the body, I have the closing. I have all of that stuff. If it's an email newsletter, I have the different segments of the newsletter, right? And if I can look at it that way, okay, so I've done this much, I've got this much left. I've done now this much, and I have this much left. It makes it so much easier to just stay focused. And it can be that same satisfaction of seeing it come about, seeing it get done. Does that make sense? Is this such a great way to look at it? Are you feeling me here? When you can do this, then the distractions are like they're not even there, right? Because you can just stay focused on what it is that you're doing. You don't have to worry about, the flowers, the weeds, the leaves. They're all going to be there after you're done, and you can focus on them next, and you can do the same thing with them. I encourage you to see how that would work for your own work tasks, right? Just stay the course and get one thing done at a time. You're going to be more efficient that way. You're going to actually get more things done in the day when you focus on just one thing at a time. It will be oddly satisfying to stay focused and just get it done. And think how great you're going to feel by completing the task, right? So imagine that satisfaction of looking over that great looking lawn. And if you're anything like me, it stays looking great for maybe like a half of a day. But still, imagine that great looking, clean, freshly mown grass, the smell of it. Imagine something like that when you complete your work task too. I think it'll help you stay focused. I hope it'll help you stay productive in your day. I just hope this helps. So thank you for being here with me today for our coffee chat. And I hope you found this quick tip helpful. And I encourage you to be a friend and share this with somebody else who works from home and who this might help. I appreciate you. I will see you again next time. Until then, have a beautiful day and take care. Bye for now.